Okay YouTube, so yesterday I fitted a new exhaust. I did record a video but my camera freaking errored and I lost my whole video. I put on a Akrapovic, like a triangular shaped Akrapovic. It sounds so much better than the other one did. The old stubbied original sounded atrocious. Plus it seems to have made my audio better, probably even though it's just as loud as the old one, it's a different sound altogether, so it seems to pick up my voice on the microphone better. And it sounds like now it should have hashtag race bike stuck on it. It was a nightmare to fit. I got a slip-on exhaust, but the original one's welded to the centre pipe or the middle link pipe, so I ordered a link pipe and that came. It's like a 51mm link pipe for the slip-on to go on, but the end was flared a little bit, so it didn't fit on the original header, the 4-into-1 header to 1 and 4-into-1 from the headers to fit onto the link pipe. So the standard exhaust had like a decrease in diameter on it, so we cut that off and we used the decrease in diameter to go over the front pipes, which fit perfectly, it's the right size, and the outside diameter of the decreased part was the same internal diameter as the link pipe, so we hammered that in and put it on the bike and it seems fine. It was a nightmare, it was a lot of hassle to fit the thing. I almost gave up, put the original back on and took it to a garage and paid good money to have it done, but fortunately Suffolk Andy came up with the idea to remove the decrease in diameter from the exhaust, and we didn't want to use my actual original exhaust pipe because once we cut that we'd had no exhaust to put on to get it to a shop if we had to. But luckily we had an old Thundercat, which is still an R6, just an older one, so we cut the decrease in diameter off of the Thundercat exhaust and used that as a connector, so it's double banded with the Jubilee band. It's got 2 of them, and then my link pipe and then my slip-on. Now I only paid £36 for the actual slip-on itself. It's a fake, you can tell it's a fake because it blows in the rivets a little bit here and there, but it don't have sound better than it did. Just negotiate all of this traffic. This is going to be fun. I'm on driving lesson up there in a little while. I ain't seen this for a week. I've been on holiday down to Cornwall. Went to Hale. Actually had an epic down there. Freaking glasses. I wear glasses, yeah. And it was probably stupid, but I lost my glasses in the sea to a massive wave, yeah. Long story short, they're gone. So the next day I'll go to Specsavers, which is my opticians, but they can't cut any lenses because my prescription was out of date, but they couldn't give me an eye test till the next Friday. Great. So I go to Boots, same situation, can't give you an eye test till tomorrow. This was on a Wednesday that I lost the glasses. Thursday that we were trying to get a new pair in a hurry, and Friday we were supposed to leave by 10 in the morning. Now on my driving licence I've got the O1 code, which I can't drive without glasses or contacts, of which I don't wear contacts or wear glasses, so I can't legally drive without glasses, you know, vision correction equipment, if you will. So Boots wouldn't help us. We went in a little independent and they were like, no, a week to get your glasses done. But by the time we drove back from Penzance to Hale, my mother, who was with us on holiday, she had booked me an appointment for an eye test at Boots that we just went into, and they said, sorry, no eye test till next week, you know, or tomorrow. So they refused to help me, and I went back and had an eye test done. They'd recommended that Vision Express can cut lenses on the day. However, I phoned them and they said they've got rid of their lab. Try Specsavers in Truro. They have a lab. Specsavers in Truro said if you have a valid in-date prescription, we'll cut your lenses in 24 hours. So that's a 24-hour turnaround. But while we were at Boots getting the eye test done, all the women had been talking about me. The unfortunate bastard lost his glasses in the sea. What a twat. Why would you wear them, you know? But one of the staff there put us onto a place called Quincy Eyewear. So if you're ever in Cornwall, check them out. They cut lenses on site, and they sell a very small selection of Cornish designed frames. So I went and phoned Quincy, and they said come in and we'll see what we can do. So I went in, the bloke said okay, no problem. They didn't want to do it because I wasn't local, but when I explained, they said yeah, come in. And then I go in and he has a look at my prescription. He says pick some lenses, some frames. So I pick some frames. He goes, I'll just go and speak to the man with the machine and see if he can cut them. He comes back and goes, yeah, if you don't mind waiting half an hour, we'll have them done for you. And the price will be £55.80. And I figured that's just for the frames, because my lenses are ridiculous. I haven't thinned, I'm very short sighted. I've got about a -5 or 6 overall between both eyes. So yeah, he said half an hour. Then he came back and said, oh, one of the lenses is a bad prescription, it's going to take a little bit longer, we've got to cover it and cut it. So about 45 minutes, he said, another extra 10-15 minutes. So I just sat and waited, and he comes out with the glasses, he gets them all prepared, adjusts the frames to fit over the ears and that, as they do, and then he gets his book out and starts writing a receipt. He goes, that'll be £55.80. With the frames, £55.80. My god, I've never had such a cheap pair of glasses in my life. I was like, next time I need new glasses, I'm going to come here. I'm just going to drive down to Cornwall, and the difference in the petrol money, I still save money. I went and bought a pair of glasses at Boots when I got back as a main pair, and used these cheap ones as a spare, because the lenses haven't been thinned or nothing. They look like bottle caps, but my frames were like 100 quid and the lenses were like freaking 100 quid. So I was, you know, and then I bought a pair of sunglasses, and altogether I spent £320 on 2 pairs of glasses, and that was with a special offer on buy one get one free on frames. So, you know, £55.80 for one pair, and you wait 45 minutes for them. Quincy Eyewear, they literally saved my arse for getting home, because I had my daughter with me, me missus, or actually no, my fiance. I proposed, she said yes. What a silly woman. And her kid, and they all got school and work on Monday. I'm back to work, you know, and I've got no glasses, I can't drive home. What a nightmare. But it took all day because no one wanted to help, no one wanted to give the business away to someone else. Boots were trying to get me to buy my glasses there and they'd ship them to Ipswich, but that's no good to drive home, is it? But anyway, we've got us sorted, and if I ever go back to Cornwall, I'm going to go back to Quincy and get a pair of sunglasses cut by him, just because they had some nice sunglasses in there. Anyway, I need to get home and get to work, so I better get running.